Golf is a game that requires patience and skill.
Yeah, it also helps if the players know how to control their distance. And as Delane Cleveland reports, a young Brooklyn Park golfer has launched a business venture that will help others improve their game.
Seth Damsgard is an outgoing, golf course roaming 9-year-old boy.
I like it because you get to be outside, and when you play golf, you don't have to play with somebody else. You can just play against yourself and try to beat yourself.
Ask him about his skill set, and he doesn't hold back on his self-assessment.
I'm a fairly good driver, I'm a good chipper, and a good putter.
It's what happens when you enjoy the sport and stay dedicated to it.
These are the instructions for Gross National. That's a course in Minneapolis.
But Seth also has a helpful tool.
And so this is the depth.
With the assistance of his dad, Seth has put together a series of yardage books that map out some of his favorite courses.
One book takes about 20 hours.
The books are designed to help make the game easier.
Especially if it's a course you play a lot, because then you'll know what clubs to hit. We're going to start at that drain.
Seth and Dad map out a course by looking for sprinkler heads, then they set up a bike reflector in front of the green.
Place it towards the hole.
Next, they use a rangefinder to get the accurate yardage. All the information makes it into their books. It's an activity that certainly made Mom proud.
I have been really impressed. It's been hours and hours of work. And he's really stuck with it. He's been excited and enthusiastic.
Enthusiastic not just because the books can improve his game, but because he wants to make the yardage books accessible to any kids who visit public courses.
It gives you the exact yardages, and it saves you a lot of time when you're playing, and we're always trying to speed up play on the golf course.
It also saves money. Instead of paying hundreds of dollars for expensive GPS equipment, you can buy Seth's book for about $10.
We think it's awesome. You know, he's turned into a little entrepreneur. I like to say I knew him when he was, just a golfer.
I am definitely proud of him. I think he's a great kid.
In Plymouth, Delane Cleveland, 12 News.
Well, Seth and his dad have already mapped out 6 Twin Cities golf courses, and you will be able to buy his yardage books at a few of those courses by the end of July. I think they'll go for it too. Golfers will go for anything to take a few strokes off,
I think so. You'll probably be covering him in a few years. I can see that.
So, yeah, he's got it all together.
I does.